What is this, Kanna?
Let's go to Kana.
Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome to yet another episode on Project We. We're here today at a very epic place because I love coffee, so I'm excited about this one. The place is called Kana.
Kanna.
I think it's a Kannada word. Let's ask the Kannada punt here. What is Kana?
ಏನೋಪ್ಪ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ. So Kanna means basically in coffee estates like in Chikmagalur, Coorg, you dry your coffee beans.
It's a
in
drying area.
Drying area. That is called a Kanna. And this is their Kanna where you try out fantastic food and drink amazing coffees.
I'm excited for their coffee, but also their food. What's been very attractive from pictures has been their all-day breakfast.
Yeah.
Let's not delay. Let's dig into the food and the beverages and see how that is. Okay?
Let's go.
Let's go.
For a change, you do comedy today.
But I don't have a good sense of humor.
You married me for my sense of humor.
Yeah.
ದೇವ್ರು ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಮಾಡಲಿ. ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. Cheers.
Cheers.
So mine is a
Hello, cheers.
cheers. Yeah. ಇನ್ನೊಂದೆರಡು ತರ್ಸ್ರಪ್ಪ.
Do you know what these drinks are called?
I forgot the names though.
Menu, please.
Okay, yeah, okay. So
What do you have
this,
here?
Okay, you do all your dadagiri at home, not here.
Okay, now we have figured the names out. This one's a lychee coconut coffee. I mean, I knew this one had lychee and coconut, but I was thinking the name is something else. But it truly
It
speaks
is
for what
lychee
it is.
and coconut.
Pretty much.
So this is a blueberry coffee fizz. They burned that rosemary and put it in.
It's smoked rosemary.
ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಹೊಗೆನೆ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹಾಕ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು. It's a smoked rosemary with a lot of blueberry fizz, and they have added tonic water if
They've
I'm not
added tonic
wrong.
water for the fizz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then this is one of the best coffees I've ever had. It's very refreshing. For me, coffee is not exactly refreshing. I'm a huge filter coffee lover.
Yeah.
But for me, coffee is something which has to hit me.
Yeah.
And
There's like a kick typically that coffee gives.
Correct.
Versus this is like Kool-Aid.
cool, refreshing. This is a coffee for summer.
Because both of these coffees are cold brews. These are not hot drinks. This one's like pretty heavy compared to that one because it's got coconut milk. It's a little creamy, yet I love that weird combination of lychee and coconut. I call it weird because I would have never thought that's actually a match made in heaven. And you get like little bits of lychee. Like when I
Yeah.
get the little bits of actual lychee fruit, it's not like a syrup or something, it's actual fruit.
Yeah.
I love it.
So how is it coming? Like the concoction of coconut and lychee, how well is it balanced?
It's actually quite sweet.
Okay.
So if you ask me, there is a sweetness that sort of balances the coffee with the coconut.
Okay.
I don't get the lychee taste predominantly unless I'm getting the bits.
Correct.
So only when I get the bits of lychee, I get that fruity lychee texture. That with the coconut milk is like very.
Yeah.
It is actually refreshing, even though it's
When you
relatively, heavier.
When you spoke about bits of lychee coming in, I see bits of blueberry coming in here. So first, when you have a sip, you have that fizz.
Yeah.
You have that fizz. That fizz is combined with the coffee. The coffee kicks in, and then the blueberry bits come in. And rosemary is there somewhere. We just can't tell it where.
It's
But
not very dominant.
It's not dominant, but it's there somewhere, and it's cool.
I think what I love is the combination of fruit and coffee. That for me is what is unique at Kanna Coffee Mechanics.
Absolutely, yes.
And you guys should try it out. Coffee cheers.
They source coffees from different estates to make a perfect blend.
Alright, let's get into our first dishes.
Yes.
So what I have here is called silbir.
Okay.
It's a word I've heard for the first time. I think in simpler terms for me it's Turkish eggs. What do you
Okay.
have?
I have bacon. Just not bacon. It's a
That's all he remembers, bacon. Yeah.
So this is a sour cream toast sandwich.
Cream cheese.
Sorry,
Sourdough cream cheese
sourdough
sandwich.
cream cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
So as the name says, it's a sourdough bread, and this has a cream cheese in the bottom, or the first thing what they apply is the cream cheese. On top of it, you have lots of umami, where foreign ingredients like not foreign ingredients, local mushrooms are beautifully tossed and added along with arugula, bell peppers, zucchini, and this sourdough is coated with romesco sauce. So, and the best part, you have a lot of bacon in it.
That's for him, but you can obviously get this without the bacon for
Yeah.
the vegetarians.
But don't make it sound that way, okay? Yeah, you have an option for vegetarians,
You have the option.
but try bacon, guys. It's nice.
So for the silbir or the Turkish eggs, as I say, they serve it with a well buttered toasted multi-grain bread. So it's got a little bit of crunch. It's a little bit soft. This is, I think, again the sourdough bread.
Yeah.
I think this reminds me of Turkish eggs I've eaten in other places, but it's perfect. It comes with 2 poached eggs, but at the bottom of it is this beautiful dill yogurt. So the moment I eat or take a bite of this, what I'm really getting is dill.
Okay, the way you're telling, I just want to leave the bacon and eat it.
Eat
But
this.
no, sorry, I love
So,
my bacon.
I think perfect poached eggs, you obviously want it oozy when it comes to you hot at the table. What is interesting is also is that they have a dressing of parsley oil.
Okay.
So it's a beautiful amalgamation of that creamy yogurt, a little bit of the oil from the parsley oil, and then that beautiful poached eggs. Imagine dipping that with some of that
Let's dig in. Let's dig
toasted
in.
bread. Okay, let's dig in.
Let's dig in. That sour cream,
Cream cheese.
sorry, the cream cheese, and that romesco on one end, along with umami of mushrooms, and the crunch of that bacon, and a bit of that bacon gone. It's just an explosion of flavors.
Right, let's get some of that poached eggs as well as the dill yogurt onto some of that sourdough bread. Oh my god. That is so good. Absolute perfection. Okay, let's move on with the rest of the course. What I have here is a potato roasty.
You know, that reminds me of our honeymoon.
Of course, because we ate this in Switzerland.
Switzerland last
That's the only time I've eaten a potato roasty, but that one looked like very fatty, meaty, because
Of course.
you'd got it loaded with bacon and
That was
ham
me.
and yeah. But the one I had without the meat, it was very cheesy.
Like
It-
me again.
Rubbish. Actually, you are cheesy. It was extremely cheesy and also it looked very heavy and junk food sauce.
Why? How can you call food? Don't describe like that, okay? This is the best part about food.
Anyway, this one for me looks more breakfasty and
Okay.
it looks refreshing because there's a good generous amount of arugula leaves.
Okay. I've got their burger, and they say their burgers have a separate fan base. This burger looks so good. Let me see if it tastes as good as it looks.
Good, generous amount of scrambled egg on that toasty, roasty. Beautiful. Loved it, loved it.
For me, a burger should have 1:1:1 ratio of the bun to the condiment and the meat. And I think so. This is doing justice to the 1:1:1 ratio. I've ordered a burger, fried chicken burger with bird eye chili sauce. So the sauce is well done. The sauce has been is applied.
Smeared on the
It's
chicken.
very well applied on the raw fried chicken. The sauce first hits me, then the crunchy chicken. I can say the chicken quality is absolutely impeccable. So this arugula actually makes a lot of difference, and along with it, they've added a teeny tiny bit of pickles. From there, you're getting your acidity kicked in. The spice from the bird eye chili sauce. This beautiful saucy burger is one of the best I've ever had.
That sounds so good. I feel like
Yeah.
eating it, but cannot. No, dude. But I will try the veggies because
Burger ನನಗೆ ವೆಜ್ಜಸ್ ನಿನ್ಗ
of course. That's the in-house ranch.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. Again, this one's also heavy with dill.
Okay.
Am I right?
Yeah, that has
I
a
think
lot of dill.
That has a lot of dill. But it's also light.
I think so. It's not exactly dill. It's the fennel or dill.
Okay. Because I'm not getting the dill taste like the way I got it in Turkish egg. So
Yeah.
it's a little doubtful what's in it. But I think it's very garlicky.
Correct.
But yet it's very light.
Yeah.
It's not like the heavy ranch sauce that I've otherwise eaten.
Correct.
You know. Good stuff.
Let me have one.
So what I love about the roasty is also the generous, topping of the arugula. I feel like they've gone with a lot of usage of arugula, right? It was in the cream cheese sandwich, sourdough cream cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
It was in your burger. It's on the roasty as well, but I'm a big fan of it. I don't know if you are, but I love the earthiness these leaves sort of bring to the dish. Absolute
Even
beauty.
freshness also
Exactly.
to the burger.
And what's also interesting with the roasty is that there is a good amount of hot sauce that they have put on the potato roasty. A roasty is basically grated
They've
potato.
Indianized it.
They've Indianized it a bit.
Yeah.
Love it. This is called. We keep forgetting dish names.
Mousse.
Ricotta.
Toast. Ricotta mousse toast.
Ricotta mousse toast.
Yeah.
That's what this is. So for this one, I almost would recommend this, although it's a breakfast dish. I would recommend this for dessert.
I would eat it any day of the time.
He doesn't like desserts, but surprisingly, he likes this.
Yeah.
So the interesting thing about this one is it's a brioche bread.
It's a brioche bread,
love
very
brioche
well
bread.
toasted.
Very well toasted brioche bread.
Yeah.
So it's soft but also crunchy. Let's
Okay.
try it.
Okay, ladies first, you go.
Oh, what a gentleman. So what's interesting for me is the ricotta mousse. They've literally used the ricotta cheese and made it into a mousse. And it's topped off with typically a seasonal jam.
Okay.
Apparently they had the strawberry jam until yesterday, but they are out of it. So we got the fresh apple jam.
Lovely. And you know why they say ladies first? Because it's not because it's a gentlemanly thing or something. Gentlemen were so clever that they thought if they let the ladies do things first, there won't be a fight later. And I don't want another fight at home.
Whatever. I know. I think what I love about it is the creaminess of that mousse, that ricotta mousse. I don't think I've eaten like
Wait, I just don't. Wait.
I don't think I've eaten ricotta in this form. I absolutely love that cheese, but
Yeah.
this for me is like a very new way of consuming ricotta.
Yeah, absolutely agreed. And this is making a lot of difference.
Yeah, I feel like the apple is probably the jam's made with honey.
See, there is a bit of salt, there is a bit of honey, there is a bit of everything in it.
Yeah.
And it's not
But
too sweet.
But I feel because the usage of honey, there's a very distinctive taste of
Correct.
that. Which is
Yeah.
I don't know if it's honey or maple syrup actually.
It's a maple syrup. If
It's
I'm
a
not
maple
wrong.
syrup,
Yeah, because
yeah.
of the brioche toast, it should be a maple syrup.
Yeah, I think it's a maple syrup, so that adds a very nice layer of
Yeah.
flavor in itself. Good to go. So that was everything we tried.
Refreshing coffees, killer food,
Kanna, how was Kanna?
ಕಣದಲ್ಲೂ ಕಣ ಸಕ್ಕದಾಗಿತ್ತು ಗುರು.
We absolutely loved every dish, every coffee, unique coffees, cold brews that we tried were perfection. For me, the standout was that combination of fruit with coffee, which I've not really had
Yeah.
such beautiful ones. Do come back and let us know how you experienced this place, what you liked, what you did not like.
My wife liked it, so even I liked it.
Until then, bye. Wait for the next episode.